here, come on in. I want to show you my brand new condo in Boston. And I'll give you the plans of what I see in the future for this place. Lots of renovations happening. Follow me. So because first impressions are first impressions, this foyer needs some help. The floor, it looks like they tiled over this parquet, and there are some cracks, etc. here, and there's a little lip there, so they didn't take out the underflooring. So I'm gonna have this all ripped up, and if I can find the parquet that matches, and a secret source told me there may be a bag of that in the basement of this building, I might just replicate that and continue that on. If not, I found tile that I think I can make a checkerboard pattern with that is black and brown. So, yeah, they absolutely did go over the parquet because you can see the parquet in the closet. But I would lay this out in a checkerboard pattern. So the brown is not an ideal match to that brown, but it's pretty close. So that's the plan here. Also getting a different lock called a rim lock, which I'm a huge fan of, and I've written about or spoken about in social media before. That's going to go over this plate, so it's very typical of what was happening in the early 19th century. I think they started in England, but they're just a really nice solid look here. The light here in this foyer is going to be swapped out as well, and actually all of the lighting in this condo will be replaced from what's existing now. So moving into the living area and kitchen, I'll show you there's actually one room that doesn't require a lot, and that is this living dining room. And the only thing I'm really planning on doing in here is painting. And you can see my color swatch that I've chosen on the wall. And, hey guys. And I'm going to pick a similar color to the trim now, sort of a bright white, to make that pop and sort of do some of the repair work. This older molding, I think it's been painted over and over again. So we'll square that away, change the light fixture, and the windows need work. So maybe I am doing more work in here than I realized. Like everything, one thing adds on to the other. So the kitchen is very efficient, as I can stand here and just do everything in this one turn. It's really tiny in here. So what I've decided to do is really do a minimal upgrade until I really have more time to think about what I might ultimately want to do with the space. And I may just want to keep it. I'm definitely planning on replacing this refrigerator, which is a difficult thing to do because it's a very narrow space, and I'd like it to go up higher, but it might not meet that cabinet. So I'm looking for different things. I think I found one I have a major crush on, but not sure that it will fit perfectly into that space. I'm keeping all of the appliances. I'm probably going to paint these cabinets black to match the appliances. And I'm not sure which gray I'm going to use. I liked this, but I think it might read a little bit too blue. This is actually very pale, so I'm not sure if that would do the trick, or this one. So I think I'm still on a hunt for the perfect gray. Once I find it, though, I'll let you know. And then this backsplash, I found some great Subway mirrored tiles that I'm going to put back here. And it's actually good feng shui to have a mirror behind your stove. So I'm just getting a cut piece of glass mirror to put there, and I'll do Subway tile all around it. And then this tile that I thought, when I first looked at this listing, I thought it looked like buffalo check wallpaper, but it's actually tile. So I'm going to just paint that the same color as the wall paint. And that wall paint actually will be used throughout the entire condo. It's not very big, and I think it's always smart to use a similar color throughout the entire place because it gives your eye movement almost. You don't want to stop things by changing colors in every room, especially again when it's a smaller space. Now we can go take a look at the bedrooms and the bathrooms. So I'm going to be using this as sort of a guest bedroom when my kids come to see me and stay over, as well as my office. Now, we've got some electrical issues here that need to be cleaned up. In fact, this is actually a little bit dangerous because a small child, I was told, could fly down this. So this will all be updated and we'll have a lock on it. The electrical panel needs to be upgraded. So there are a lot of electrical issues in older buildings, I'm finding out. So that all needs to be taken care of and looked at. This light fixture will be swapped out, those doors will be swapped out, and the fixtures on all doors will be changed. So the biggest job is in the bathroom. Follow me. These 3 steps, follow me. It's very tight here. So what I'm going to try to do is salvage this tub. It's, you know, an old one. It's probably original to the building, which was built in 1899. So it might need to be reglazed, but I actually really like the shape of it a lot. So if I can salvage that, I will. If I can salvage these knobs that say hot and cold, that were probably original, I would like to. I'm gonna have to need to get a new shower and tub faucet. I like the sink too. If I can keep it, I will. Probably replace the toilet, the cabinet, the shelf, the lighting, the many toilet paper holders over here. I'm not sure why. And the plan really is to really stick with the integrity of this building. Again, it was built in the 1899, so the subway tile is just a classic. You can never go wrong with subway. I'm going to continue that, and the floor is really where I'm going to probably make an investment in some money by having this basket weave as a border. And I might actually put another subway tile that's marble before that, then this, and then this hexagon, which is also a really classic style. There are many others out there too. There were some that I loved that I've just decided not to go with. But this is really my favorite. And I'm probably going to do this in both bathrooms, even though we're doing different things in them. So let's go take a look at that bathroom and then the bedroom. So this is going to be my bathroom, attached to my bedroom. And this is really probably going to be a huge job because I'm going to gut all of this. I want to make this a walk-in shower. So the tub will be going, all of this tile work, and throughout, simply because it's cracked. If I could repair it or fix it, I would. The sink is going, the toilet's going, the medicine cabinet, the shelf will all be replaced. I'm hoping that I can get some lighting in here. I was hoping that with the other bathroom too, so I'm not quite sure about that. I think one of the keys that you always have to remember when you're renovating is you have to be flexible and understand that not everything probably can be done exactly the way you want it, which is a bummer. No one likes disappointment, but I just have to work around some things here. This is my first renovation actually in Boston too, so I've learned a lot in meeting contractors over the past week that have given me an education on what can and cannot be done. I'm using the same tile here as well. This will go on the shower floor. It's going to go on this floor. I'll do the border. I may even do a border in the shower, depending on whether or not I can do that. But I have obviously a huge crush on this tile. So that's what I'm doing here. And I think the metals that I'm going to be using probably will be chrome. I may mix it with something else. It may be brass. It may be an oil rub bronze. But I think it's always okay to mix metals too. Just be consistent. So I would have them used in all of the space, whether it's with the fixtures or the fixtures on the sink, the tub, shower. I might have to do an exterior shower here as well. I'd love to get a glass door in here if I can. I wasn't able to do that in the other bathroom because the sink overlapped with the tub a little bit that one contractor pointed out to me. So if I wanted to keep that sink, I'd have to go with a shower curtain. Not my first choice, but I have to live with it. I think that's it, and a light in here. All right, now my room. So this is my bedroom. It's tiny, as you can tell, as the other one is. And my plans really, other than to repaint, change the hardware, change these doors, would be to add a light fixture if at all possible. All of these windows need work too, and that's gonna be a big project that I have to get on the calendar because the chains are broken, and I just learned today that there was no chance of me replacing these windows. So it's fix them and use them is probably the only option. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. That decision was made easily because I didn't make it. It was made for me. And that's what happens sometimes during renovations. You just never know what you can and cannot do until you get in there. So this could all be subject to change, and I will keep you posted as to what happens as we start to really get involved in this. And I think that's it.